Bună! Bine ai venit la secțiunea practică 2 a lecției 1. Hi! Welcome to the Practice 2 section of Lesson 1. In this section, we will discuss about some of the most common greetings and phrases in Romanian. You will probably need one or two of these phrases every day, so why not learning them from the very beginning? Sunteți gata? Are you ready? Să începem. Let's begin. In Practice 1 section of Lesson 1, we learned the pronunciation of some common phrases in Romanian. One of them probably drew your attention, as it may be quite uncommon for other cultures and languages. Poftă bună. The phrase literally means have a good appetite, and it is usually said by the person who cooked or put the food on the table. You will hear it in both familial environments, but also in popular restaurants. Generally, when they are invited in someone's house where the lady of the house cooked or put the food on the table, when they finished eating, Romanians say, "Mulțumesc pentru masă," or "Să rămână pentru masă." The second phrase literally means kiss your hand for the meal, meaning basically the same thing, that you respectfully and virtually kiss the hands of the lady who cooked the meal as a way to express your appreciation. Indeed, this second phrase is quite informal and now more rarely used, but I would recommend you use it for good impression after having a meal at someone's house, especially if you are served home-cooked food. If you are in a more formal environment, like a fashionable restaurant or at a dinner table with catering and private waiters, at the end of the meal just say "Mulțumesc" and add something nice about the food if you liked it. At the end of the meal, the host or waiter may say "Să îți fie de bine," "Să vă fie de bine." The phrases mean roughly "May it do good to you," you singular or you plural. And they are not only a way to say "I hope you liked it," but also a sign that the host or waiter is beginning to clear the table. You may also hear the phrase "Să vă fie de bine" at the end of any services you received in a beauty salon. After the hairdresser finished cutting your hair, doing your manicure or pedicure or cosmetic treatment. It is the way the beauticians say they have finished whatever procedure you were there for and expect a feedback, hopefully a good one. Another phrase in use in Romania is "Să rămână." It literally means kiss your hand, and it is only said by men to women, not girls, or by children to their primarily mothers or elderlies. The phrase has existed for a long time, but some say that the actual gesture of kissing a woman's hand came to Romania via France, where many Romanian intellectuals used to go for studies in the 19th century. The only time a woman does actually kiss a man's hand is during the religious wedding ceremony in some parts of Romania. Both the bride and the groom kiss the hands of their godmother and godfather at one point during the ceremony as a sign of utmost respect for their new spiritual parents. Kissing a woman's hand used to have its own code of etiquette that told men when, where, and how to make that gesture in order to be received properly. However, With the passing of time and the current concern for not only political correctness but also health, the gesture will for sure become extinct, while the greeting per se will probably linger for some more time in our language. One of the Romanian words foreigners need to learn from the very beginning is mulțumesc. It is not an easy to pronounce or remember word, but keep in mind that it comes from the phrase la mulți ani, from where it evolved as If you still have problems remembering this word, just say the French merci and everybody will understand. The correct way to answer mulțumesc is cu plăcere. Apart from the formal bună dimineața, bună ziua, bună seara, we use informally just bună or salut. When you leave a place, you can say la revedere. The informal variant of la revedere is papa or pa. If it is easier for you to learn these phrases in logical sequence, I have sorted them out below in a pronunciation exercise. Bună dimineața! Bună ziua! Bună seara! Să rămână! Noapte bună! Bună! Salut! La revedere! Pa! Pa, pa! Poftă bună! Să îți fie de bine! Să vă fie de bine! Mulțumesc pentru masă! Să rămână pentru masă! Mulțumesc! Cu plăcere! Don't forget that Romanians look each other in the eye when greeting each other. Just like in many other cultures, looking someone in their eyes is considered a sign of honesty. Generally, men shake hands or hug when they meet. They do not kiss each other unless they are relatives or very close friends who haven't seen each other for a long time. When they do, they simply touch their faces, their cheeks twice, and pat each other's backs. Using lips is considered a little too much when you want to greet a friend. Women generally hug when they meet and occasionally touch their cheeks twice. They rarely shake hands unless they are introduced to each other for the first time. In Romania, the code of etiquette says that a woman is the one who stretches her hand to a man for a handshake. The same for a senior person to a younger one, and someone in a more senior position to a more junior one. The same code of etiquette says that whenever introduced to a woman, a man should stand up if he was sitting down. However, women are not required to do the same if they are sitting down, unless they are introduced to someone older or in a higher position. Of course, all these rules apply randomly in circles of close friends, in informal environments, or when all the participants in a conversation or a meeting are young. This concludes our Practice 2 section of Lesson 1. If you want to practice the phrases you learned in this lesson some more, go to Lesson 1, Practice 3. If you found this lesson useful, subscribe to my YouTube channel and like and follow my Facebook page. I look forward to your questions and feedback. Bye-bye. Papa.